Hello everybody. So it looks like today we will have a buy signal for Bitcoin. So as usual, let's go first over the fear and greed index for the stock market. So for the moment we're extreme greedy. So that's a big warning sign. And for the crypto market also we are greedy. So also we have to be careful here. So let's have a look at the charts. So for the S&P 500, the last time I made a video, I was in a short, which was from up here. There was a harmonic pattern in play, but this one got invalidated due to the fact that we pushed higher. So this can be removed. So it looks like now we are reclaiming the previous support, which became resistance and now support again. But I'm a bit worried if we look at the MACD, for example. So the previous high, we had this MACD, which was quite low. Now we're higher, so that's fine. But if we have a look, the MACD is coming down and price is pushing up. So that's a bearish signal. Also, if we have a look at the OBV, here you can see that here we reached a peak in volume, and where we are now it's lower. So this where point C is marked out here, that region we had a high volume, and now we're pushing higher with less volume. So it's also, that would also be bearish, a bearish signal, but doesn't mean to go short, but it's something to look out for. So let's go over the other trades. Australian versus Singaporean dollar. So dropped a bit. We reached 0.618, which is take profit 1, and we did come down. DXY seems to be a bit stable for the moment. Euro Hungarian forint, we still didn't reach take profit 2. So we got rejected on this monthly. Now we're coming back to this white maybe support line. We're gonna have to see how it goes in the coming days. Then gold versus the stock market. Yeah, still trying to find the new highs. So that means that it's better to be in the stock market rather than in gold. Deutsche Bank, I'm wondering how this one is doing. Not much, just slowly grinding upwards. IWM. So here, nice push up. And let's see, what volume do we have here? Dropping, yeah. Look at this. This was the previous all-time high. We had a very high volume. Let's take the drawing tool. So look, for the volume we're coming down and price is coming up, so that's bearish. Also the MACD here was quite high, now we are lower. If we zoom in to see high, high, and here lower. I'll remove this one. So yeah, maybe we get some kind of same setup as in the crypto market, where you go for a blow off top and then it all comes crashing down. I'm surprised to see that in such a short time we went from fearful to now all of a sudden extreme greedy. That's not so good to have such a change in such a short time. Johnson & Johnson, this one is still pushing up higher. 0.382, so that's the first valid resistance for this harmonic pattern. So let's see, also low MACD. Yeah, for the volume, of course, we are not making new highs, so it's normal that the volume is lower. Yeah, so maybe through options can be interesting to, you know, to sell call options here above 180. That can be interesting. But anyway, so first resistance. So I'm gonna have to see how price is reacting in the coming days. Do we have earnings? No, we already had them. Okay. LQD. So here the short. Yeah, we made a higher low and a higher high. So yeah. Now the question is, how high can we push further? Also here, if we look at the volume on OBV, we have this high, we made a higher high, this high, and we made a lower high in volume. In GDX. So take profit 1 got hit and we found resistance, so this is normal. Volume wise looks fine. Let's see, do we see something here in Shanghai? Oh, okay, making a lower low. Then a Hang Seng index. It looks like it can't hold the white line as support. Look also at the volume. Very high volume, but price is hardly making. It's not even making new highs. So this is a new high for with regards to the volume, but price is just going down, down, down. So it looks like a lot of selling happened here because you have such a high volume and this should skyrocket the price, but nothing really happened. Yeah. 30-year treasury. Okay, so it looks like we're finding some support over here. Let's see what the reaction will be tomorrow when the Fed will announce maybe some new tools they will use. They always call it tools, but actually they don't have any tools. They just can buy more bonds and that's it. So let's see what they will do here. But if the harmonic pattern plays out, then over the coming weeks we will have yield which is increasing. So we're looking at an interest rate of 2.235. Crude oil, also not much, we're just ranging here. Good, let's go to the cryptos then. Maybe first Bitcoin dominance. It looks like we're finding support around 43.5 region. So then the Bitcoin chart. Also here, let's see, maybe on the 4-hour chart we will get a better view. So first of all, if we look at the algo, then we get a buy signal. So let's zoom in on this one. So here I did draw a 15-day period because that's on average how long we stay in a trade. So for the sell signal, plus 15 days. So on the 6th of November, around that time, we would get on average a new buy signal. So now we get it a bit earlier. Okay, good, that's fine. And we have to stay above, we have to close today above 62,700. And it looks like we can hold this one. So if we go into the details of the Bitcoin chart, so what happened? So when you draw Fibonacci retracement from the high to the low, then we have the golden zone acting as resistance. We did close above it, but now we are below it. It's not a strong rejection, I must say. So maybe we do get, but tomorrow we are Wednesday, so that's usually the most volatile day of the week. So who knows, maybe we get a further push to the downside and then up. On the upside, we have, if we take the volume profile, here we have the naked point of control. So this one can act as resistance. So this is one to watch, which is at, let's say, 65K. And then if we look at the volume, also here the volume doesn't really look convincing. No. This is a high and this is a lower high. So here this is a lower high and this is a higher high. So yeah. But this is also something you will see in a blow off top. So it doesn't necessarily, it's a bearish signal. It doesn't mean that you have to take a short, because from here we can pump another 20%, let's say, and that will be the blow off top, and that's the end. I saw an interview with Raoul Pal, which was quite interesting, in which he said that people are expecting that the bull market will end in December. And since most people are looking for that, because the previous bull markets, they all ended in December. So people are now expecting that it would happen in December again. And as we know, the market makers, they like to liquidate people. So if people are expecting the end of a bull market in December, then most probably it will not happen. It will happen earlier. And you also know on Twitter the people with the laser eyes, so they think that Bitcoin will go to 100,000, and most probably this will also not work out. So yeah, those are things to watch. So people thinking going, yeah, we will reach 100K and that will be by the end of December. Yeah, maybe it will not happen. So yeah, be careful. Then there was also Crypto, who gave a sell signal. At least he said he didn't take the sell signal, but he was pointing out that there's some kind of indicator which can predict the tops. And let's have a look. There's one I know. Let's see, blockchain-center.net/Bitcoin-rainbow-chart. Because what he showed, it looked like a logarithmic function. And this is the only one I know. Let's go full screen. And this one indeed I don't know if it has any predictive value, but it showed the top over here, top over here. And what we are looking for on this chart is around somewhere, let's say 150K. If it all works out. So I don't know where he has that indicator, because the only logarithmic ones I know, they are not predicting the top for the moment. So this one still has room to go. And if you want to see it on TradingView, there's I believe I have it here. Yeah. It's called Bitcoin log growth curves. And if you want to see this one, you should take the Bitstamp chart. Let's remove the indicator. Oh, and you have to be here at the bottom. You have to be in log mode. So now let's remove all the drawings as well. So also here you can see the top reached almost the upper line. So this was the end of the bull market in 2018. And let's see, why is this one not cooperating? Gonna have to close another program. Okay. Okay, and here you see the top for 2013. So this is quite similar to this rainbow chart. And then if we look where we are now, then we are like somewhere halfway. So there's still room to go. And then also this one. So if we would reach the top today, we're at 148K. So then as time goes by, price goes up a little bit. So let's see, by the end of the year, yeah, we wouldn't end up at 160K more or less. But yeah, it's to be seen whether this all really works out. So let's go back to the Bybit chart and we bring back the algo. So for today, the buy signal. So yeah, any possible zones where we might find support is then the weeklies or the monthly. So, or you fully trade it according to the algorithm, like I do it. So we get the buy signal, and then you can see on the left hand side the trigger line is now at 59.330. Yeah, it's still moving. But at the close of the daily candle, then you take that value and you put a new buy order exactly on that level. So that if price, like you can see here, if price comes down and rejects below it, then at least you have your extra buy order which is filled, and then you go up 2x. All right, then Ethereum. So Ethereum new all-time high. So we got the buy signal here, 5th of October. And for this one, we're on average, I believe it was 50 days in a trade. So we are more or less halfway. So Ethereum still has room to the upside. Okay. Then Bitcoin Cash will also get a buy signal this evening. And then XRP also a buy signal. Oh yeah, XRP. This is an interesting one because I disabled the bot for the trading, because there is if we have a look, there's some compression going on in the price, and I believe it was visible on the daily. Yeah, so here you can see, if you take it more or less from here, so we have price which starts to compress between those two lines. So I've taken the buy signal and I stopped the bot from trading because I expect here that we go much higher. Then if we have a look, Tezos still doing nothing. We're still in the short, still profitable. And then Doge, yeah, that's a special one because I did set up sub account in which I will trade Doge just to avoid that any losses from Doge would affect my other altcoin trades. And believe it or not, but on the 27th of October, I disabled it and I wanted to implement it the next day. And there we got this 26% pump. So now I'm looking somehow to get back in. So from this low to this high, Fibonacci retracement, and I'm looking to get back in at the 0.618 retracement, so around 0.25. If not, okay, pity. then there's some other coins to trade as well. Okay, so yeah, I went over all the coins. Good. That was it for me today. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.